Today we are going to discuss about the importance of reading the newspapers. So newspaper reading is very important with relative to the bank exam preparation, and I think for any competitive exams like UPSC, newspapers are very important, and particularly for bank exam preparation, newspapers are very important. Okay, so in this video we will discuss about the importance of the newspapers, why we have to read the newspapers, how and how much time we have to read the newspapers, and after reading the newspapers what we have to do. So these things we will discuss, and we will discuss in a quicker way. And first important thing is many students, they are making a huge amount of mistakes with relative to the newspaper preparation, because I myself have done a lot of mistakes while reading the newspapers. I used to read for a longer period of time. I used to read many pages which are not needed. See, first thing we have to remember that for bank exams, strategy is very important. Okay, wrong strategy will never take you to the right place. See, you may be preparing for 16 hours a day or 12 hours a day or 10 hours a day, but if you are preparing with the wrong strategy, you can never succeed in this bank exam. Not only in bank exam or any exam, because strategy is very important. With relative to bank exam, I am telling you very particularly that strategy is very important. See, take a newspaper for this example. See, which newspaper we have to study. See, I will tell you straight away that stick with the Hindu. People used to tell me that Hindu or Indian Express, anything you can take. Indian Express is as good as Hindu, and both are standard newspapers. See, people used to tell, or I used to read these things in several articles, blogs, but I will tell you straight away that stick with the Hindu. Why? See, because reading Indian Express, it may be good for you, it may be good for your preparation, but Hindu is very good. See, I myself have read the Hindu, and I was having a comfort with the Hindu, and I was having success also. See, most of the people you can see, you can just see the Hindu people are suggesting Hindu only. Why? Because they are reading Hindu, they are having success. Why you are going for other newspaper? See, in exams, if you are getting success means I don't suggest you to go for other ways. So Hindu is good for me, it will be good for you also. Okay, what we have to study in the newspaper, very important. See, first thing is start with the thing which you love. For example, while I was preparing for the bank exams, I was coming from my private job. I used to work for long hours of work there, so my mind used to be very much pressured, you can tell. Not pressured actually, we will be tired actually. So when you are after getting tiresome work, you are straight away going and reading opinion editorial means it will not help you. So I used to read some 5 to 7 minutes of cricket news, so just to relax myself. But my suggestion is just relax yourself, then you start preparing the newspaper. Just read some news which you like, so for some 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, whether you can read cricket news like me, or you can read any news which you like. Okay, first thing is relax yourself, then read the important headlines. Okay, headlines, and only headlines. Okay, the very important part of the newspaper is opinion and editorial. This opinion editorial you have to read line by line, word by word. Okay, if you are not understanding much words of this opinion editorial, don't worry, you can learn about 5 to 10 words every day, not more than that. Don't spend too much time in learning about the new words. And very important thing is understand the article and then read. And if you are not understanding a passage, that is you are not grasping the basic sense of the article, you are not able to understand the newspaper, and if you are very weak in grammar, you are very weak in English language, then you have to clear your basics, then you have to come here. For example, I don't know any basics, but I will just read newspapers so that I can get some basic knowledge. Please don't do this mistake. I don't know how much people are doing this sort of mistakes. So first clear your basics. So basics along with the newspapers will help you. Okay, now I have told you that you have to read the Hindu only, and you have to read what are the things you have to read. Opinion editorial, read line by line, word by word. Okay, should I read business and finance page? So please avoid it, because See, business and finance, it will help you for current affairs only. That current affairs you can prepare separately. I will tell you how to prepare current affairs in a separate exclusive video. Leave that. So for banking and finance also, you can read business and finance page also. You can read only the headlines. So whole newspaper headlines along with the thorough reading of opinion editorial. This is very, very important. Even political news, if you are finding in opinion editorial also, you can read. It will not harm you. Okay, so you can read everything in opinion editorial. Okay, this is these were the things that you have to read. How many hours we have to read? So first thing I will tell you that maximum 1.5 hours. That's all. So more than 1.5 hours, it is not at all needed even for a beginner. Okay, after having some grasp over newspaper, you are reading for some 2 weeks to 1 month. So after completing 1 month, definitely you know how to read the newspaper. You will have good command over the newspapers. Then please restrict your reading to 1 hour, only 1 hour, strictly 1 hour, not even 1 minute above 1 hour. Okay, don't go above 1 hour for newspaper reading. It is definitely a overdose and it is definitely overkill for you. Please don't do that. It is definitely overdose for you. It is a blunder. Don't do that. Okay, I told you how much time you have to read and those things I have told. Now after reading the newspapers, what we have to do? So first thing, you have to understand that why you are reading the newspapers. First thing is you have to develop the English knowledge, and second thing is you are reading for current affairs. Okay, see, for current affairs, I should tell you, you have to prepare separately. Don't trust the newspapers blindly. Okay, don't take any notes out of the newspapers. It is not needed. Okay, for newspapers, after reading the newspapers, you go to Banker's Ada or Affairs Cloud or any websites to practice the English language. They have given set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, like that. They have given several practice sets. So you practice there and then you prepare. So newspaper along with these practice sets, it will help you. Okay, and for current affairs, what we have to do? We have to prepare separately. Don't prepare any notes out of the Hindu newspapers. It won't be helpful that much, and definitely don't do that. It is purely a waste of time. So what you have to do? So go for newspapers, read all those headlines and thorough the editorial and opinion, and at the most you can learn 5 to 10 new words, and that's all. Strictly that's all. And after that, you go for any practice sets in Banker's Ada or Affairs Cloud. Some basic English language practice sets are there. Okay, now you have done all those things. Okay, then you have to analyze whether your English language is improving or not. Okay, if it is not improving, please cover your basics first, then thorough your basics first, then come to newspapers, then practice sets. If your basics are not good, these newspapers won't help you that much. So first cover your basics along with the English language, along with the practice sets in Banker's Ada or Affairs Cloud will help you. So this is all about this video. So I think I was so speed in discussing you these things. It is basically I have taken several takes so only. So I will try to reduce my speed in the coming videos. So I will take an exclusive video on about the current affairs. Don't worry about that, and don't worry firstly. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And very important thing is this English language section is very important. I still remember some students, they discussed while going to the exam center. They told us that English language and current affairs, only these two sections differentiate you from the students who fail. So which is correct actually. See, English language, people either they used to get lesser marks or they used to ignore the English section or current affairs section. Please don't do this mistake. You can never avoid the English language section and clear the exam. You can never do that. Not only English language section, you can never avoid any section and clear the exam. If you are weaker in any section, you have to do something with the section and make yourself strong. Then only you can clear the bank exam. Okay. So we will discuss current affairs in the future section or future videos. So till then, bye from Kishore.